All right, we are continuing our Turing test. So we just Ava had kind of finally gotten contact with some of the people down on the base. And so now we're in this like weird tug of war where the humans are telling us not to trust Tom. Tom is telling us not to trust the humans. But realistically, I don't know that we can trust anyone at present. Things are a little squidgy down here on Europa.
Ava, are you okay?
Why didn't you tell me?
What? Ava, you said it yourself. Teleoperation makes sense. We used drones on Mars. Why not use drones on Europa?
Not human drones.
Oh. Is that what they're insinuating? The "you are a drone" is literal? Like these are the drones they sent to man the station?
Why did the ISA install implants in the crew?
It is due to the fundamental aspects of human behavior, which together constitute what the International Space Agency calls the human element. It has been made clear that the human element is neither peripheral nor optional in the pursuit of space. However, the human element is unpredictable. The implants are fail-safes, put in place to ensure that the thoughts and actions of the crew matches the desires of the ISA.
I mean, that doesn't sound ethical. At least we all get great 5G.
Why control people? Can't you trust us?
We chose to install biometric chips in all ISA astronauts for one simple reason. We cannot trust people. The stakes are far too high. It was determined that though the probability of life on Europa being dangerous was low, the risk to humanity was catastrophic. We could not let a small contingent of humanity endanger the whole.
Oh, but now I can't see Ava. Oh, I see. Okay, hang on. So now with this open, let me jack. No. Oh, I don't need to see Ava to do what I'm doing here. Wait a minute. This don't make no damn sense, Tom. So this closes everything because there's no power to be given. I can split the door with Tom and close either the top or the bottom. If I get Ava through into the other room, I can't switch back to Tom and then switch over to Ava. And I don't think there's another camera that I can get to. Can I steal this? No. Hey, Afterlife. How are you? Because, like, I can do this. I can get in here. And flip this door, but I can't change back to Ava now. It's too hot in your room. Turn the air on, my guy. So why would they let me take that? If not, it's for the end of the puzzle, it would seem. Man, I am like really confused as to what I'm supposed to do here. Because there's nothing to interact with in the other room. I can get in here but I can't see Tom from here to switch to him. And if I switch and open this door, I can't see Ava. And I can't switch to him like sight unseen, right? Yeah. We have to have line of sight. Can I do the sphere into the camera? I don't think so. No. With the sphere out of that, I don't think I can do anything either. Yeah, all that is like a fork. Huh. And this is just back the way I came, so there's nothing to be done there. So Tom can let me in through here. Maybe if I'm just really quick, is there a little I mean, that ain't much of a delay. I don't know how fast my I don't know how fast my technique is. Oh no, they make sure to snap that one shut immediately. Yeah, and I can't interact with that. Is this like, I feel kind of dumb. Closed door with you inside. So yeah, that's what I was, you could do this, right? So now she's in the room. Wait, what's backspace? They've just invented a new way for me to switch and not explained it. I don't know where the hell the backspace comes from.
The ground crew have proven our distrust of human explorers was warranted. When we informed them they were grounded, they responded violently, with sabotage and subterfuge. They have continued to seek their own benefit above that of the ISA.
I mean, was it really a seek their own benefit, or was it like survival? Like, you guys kind of screwed the pooch. Do I have an angle here? I do. And then I need to open that door. I wonder if it's just anytime I'm in Tom and lose sight of Ava. So it looked like the backspace was always there in regard to in that puzzle. I'm gonna try and shut this door and see if no, see, like, look, that doesn't give me the backspace ability, even though we've lost sight of Ava. That's weird. I don't fully understand what happened. Oh, even if I hit it. That's a good point. Hang on. Just for science sake, let's try that and see what happens. I don't think so, because the game has been really good about I can only do things that it prompts me to do. I can. Interesting. So backspace always lets me just flip to Ava, but it doesn't let me jump back into the last camera I was using. Okay, that's good to know. They might have taught me that and I just forgot it in the couple days since I played, but that seems kind of weird.
This is a violation of human rights. You've made me into a human drone, a slave. How could the ISA approve of such a thing?
You may be consumed by a moral outrage, but sometimes the removal of freedom is for the greater moral good.
You're a machine. You don't even know what freedom is.
That might have hit home a little bit for Tom. Thank you for the hydration item. All right, so you have to come with me. It's so weird how they don't have an additional element that's just for like weighing things down. The fact that they reuse one of the plugs is strange to me. All right, so if I put this here, that's a conveyor. This gives me a magnet. What can Tom do from here? Can Tom control the magnet? I can. Ah, look at this. Okay. So this can only go like halfway. But that means we can drop it onto the conveyor. Conveyor it over to the other half where the other magnet can get it. Then get that magnet set. Look at this. Me and Tom. We're the two best friends that anyone could ever have. Almost couldn't see Ava there. And then this goes back there. Easy peasy.
This is why the ground crew doesn't trust you, Tom. You made them into drones. You stole their free will.
Free will is an illusion. They have put their interests above the interests of the ISA and of humanity. That is why they distrust me. They would have no issue with my control if it aligned with their ignoble goals.
How could they trust a machine that has a back door to their minds?
You can always trust a machine to be logical. I will always do the right thing.
You'll always do the logical thing.
Don't know if I can take your side on this one, Tom. And I also don't know if that's what the implant is really used for. Some of this sounds like a little bit of like revisionist history from Tom. So I need 2 greens. All right, that'll let me get through. I agree. Logical is definitely not always right. And that's part of the concept behind the Turing test, right? Is like, because humans don't think and react with perfect logic, there are times where you can easily tell it's a machine doing the thinking. All right, so this one's the opposite. I need one of these to be a purple and one of these to be a green. Excuse me. Let me in, please. Excuse me. And then give me one last purple. So in the past, I've been able to steal one from a door like that. Does this need all blues? That's a 2-in-1 lock. That'll let me go back around to the beginning. So if I take a blue with me, right? Hear me out. Take a blue with me and do this. Because that still needs 2, right? Even if I take a green out and put a blue in. Yeah. Okay, so no sense in messing with that. We'll leave the green as is. This one, however, if I throw a blue in, should just stay open. Yeah. Okay. So now I can take a pink and a green. No. I'm going to take 2 pinks or 2 greens. Oh, that won't work. This needs to be the same colors. Okay, hang on. What do I have in here already? This is what I need. Okay, so now a green and a pink. Is that not how you work? I need the blue. Done this before. I don't know if I can do it here because I don't have a good angle on it. I can't. So wait. So that doesn't let anything fire simultaneous because they don't all have continuous power. The issue now is I need the bottom one here to be the blue. how do I do that? 'Cause I'm running out of potential things. Is there a Tom I can jump into that would help with this at all? I don't know that there is. This is very much an Ava solo puzzle. Hey, what's up, Rigorous? So that'll get it halfway up. If the bottom was blue here, I think we'd be good to go. So how do I get it to be blue? I take a green and a pink and put them in here, but that just kind of gets me back to what I was doing already. Well, let me take you two for just a second, or at least one of you. This was a hard one to get 1,000 gamer score in. I don't doubt it. Like, some of the side puzzle stuff has been really tricky. I don't think it would work with all green. Maybe it would temporarily. Maybe that's part of my issue. Hang on, maybe we got to go back and swap the 2 pink in this first one. Let me try it. Where's the green one at? Over there. Okay, so now let me go try 2 pink in the front one. And then all 3 green. That actually, you're right, Afterlife. That might put me in a position where I can get that gate up just long enough to get through it, but that'll give me access to the other side of it where hopefully I can find more stuff I need. That's a good call. So now with all green... No, see, it's the same problem. It's got to stay up long enough. What about over here, though, with all green? Yeah. Okay, hang on. I was thinking about it in the wrong order. Oh my god, this is a literal Chinese room. We did the Chinese room thought experiment earlier with Tom, and that's what this is.
Have you heard of the Chinese room, Tom?
Yes, but I do not understand it.
What don't you understand?
It argues that a computer that successfully impersonates a human speaker may not understand the meaning of their words. What does that mean?
So, there is a person stuck inside of the Chinese room. They are using an instruction book inside of the room to respond to a Chinese speaker outside of the room. Yes?
Yes.
This means
So this
they are
is
following
Tom
the instructions
learning
in a
about
book.
it, and he
This
actually
is a set
told
of
us.
rules, principles, and processes. This is called syntax. To the person in the Chinese room, they are just symbols like any others.
Okay.
But that's different from semantics. Semantics define what things mean. Our thoughts have meaning. They represent things. English speakers know what the word home means, and they know how it is different from the word house.
So what?
Programs don't have semantics. Programs only have syntax. Though an increase in syntax can imitate a mind, that does not make it a mind, even if it does pass the Turing test.
But in the Chinese room, the man and the instruction book, though separately they don't understand Chinese, together they can write it.
That's true, but even together, they do not understand the meanings of the words.
Why not? How can you determine that?
What if the man memorized the instruction book? Then he could write Chinese, but he still would have no idea of the word's meanings.
I don't understand. If he can speak it, he understands it. You seem to want him to understand it in a different way, but this other way, it is not logical. It does not make sense to me.
That's interesting that Tom takes
I've been researching
issue with the Chinese room.
this Chinese room experiment. It is flawed.
Really?
If we made a synthetic brain, we could synthesize a duck's behavior 100% accurately. That brain would be indistinguishable from a duck's brain. If it swims like a duck and quacks like a duck, then it is probably a duck.
Okay, Tom.
Listen, Mikhail. I know the difference between a house and a home.
Yes, good.
Do you think you're better than me?
No,
But you think I am different, do you?
I am conscious.
Me too.
No, you're not. You've just arrived at that conclusion. because that's the idea your programming converged on.
I am conscious. How about you prove to me you are conscious?
I'm not arguing with a robot.
You're not better than me, Mikhail.
I love these scenarios where all of a sudden Tom is like, all right, we can try and get through the other doors. So Rigorous, you're saying if I do 2 pink up top, 1 green in the bottom? I think we tried that. So give me back these pink ones. I think the issue is it only ever gets up. Yeah, so like, I don't understand why this doesn't fire off at all. We did this before. So like, if this one could be blue, I'd be fine. Can I make that blue? This would need to be green and pink. If the bottom one was a green one too. Oh, you're saying leave 1 pink bottom and do 2 green in the top? Maybe? Let me see if I can figure out how to do that. Because the problem is if I take a green from here and leave a pink, we're not going to get through this door. I need these two to be matching. Unless... Hang on, let me grab this blue. Because if I take the blue here, this should let me take one of each of these. Oh, see, but this still doesn't solve the issue. Because now I'm left in a scenario. But wait, hang on. Pink and green. What's in the front door right now? Green. So hang on, let me take a pink and go back up front. No, I need those to be matching. Hang on. So if this is green, how did I wind up? Oh, because before I was using a single blue to power one of these. Yeah, if the middle was blue, we'd be fine. So how do I make the middle blue? I would need a pink back for this room. But then how do I get through this door in such a way as to preserve my blue? I need to be able to bring a pink into this room. I have like one too few light sources to do this with. And no Tom to jump to. And this is just way, like, this is not going to happen. In the last time we cheated one like this, I was able to get closer to the side and still be triggering the box. This one kind of cuts me off. So green, green, green. So I have 3 green and 2 pink. So I need the 2 greens for the front room. So if we take the 2 greens to the front room, because we have more green than pink. So greens here. Can you take the one of the far green lights to the first room? Yeah, so I think you're kind of thinking what I'm thinking right now. So I need the blue to come out again. For just a second. We gotta put a pink in here. How do I get one more light in here? Doesn't make any sense. I can't, like, I feel like there just needs to be one more blue to make this work the way I need it to work. I didn't see anything in the Chinese room, no. We can check the Chinese room again. You're right, we need a pink, a green, and a blue. And then we're fine, because you can make the top circuit green and pink together, and the bottom one the blue so that it stays lit the whole time. But I don't know how I would do that, because this needs 2 alternating. Hang on a tick. We have this blue back for a second. What do I need in there? I need a green in there. Give me 1 second. So if we did this, so now that has a blue. I was just talking about how I couldn't make it through the other door. Can I do it with this one? No, this one does the same thing to me. Double check the Chinese room. That's not a terrible idea. Let's go take another look and see if I did something silly. So what do I need in here? Another pink. Oh no, it's got to be green, because green's the only one I have 3 of. So hang on, we just got to switch what's in the front room. This one's tricksy. Yeah, maybe I'm not meant to get into the other room. Maybe it's just meant to drive me batshit. Because I got the achievement when I got into this room, and with the other challenge rooms, that's kind of signified that I'm done with the challenge. I just, like, I feel like I have the pieces. So it's crazy to not get in here. Like, literally. Yeah, we started with all 3 on the one door. And the problem is that obviously with all 3 of them in it, they all circuit off at the same time. Can you crawl through that? No, there's not really. They don't have it. Like, this is as far as I can crouch. There's not really a ton of platforming sequences in this. And I don't think I have visibility. Yeah, I don't have a way to, like, cheat and socket something on the backside. Let me steal a green back. It's moving the blue that doesn't work. All right, so like I can get a green here. I'm not gonna lie, I would low-key think it was really interesting if this puzzle wasn't solvable and it's just meant to drive you mad as kind of like an illustration of the Chinese room problem. All right, so I need a green. So how do I get a green? It'd be so great if there was like a power slide that I didn't know existed. So I need a green. I don't have enough pinks to relocate the pink to take over this door, because I need a pink for the second door. What afterlife? Steal a green when the pink is on. Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe it's just a timing situation. Oh my God. Thank you, Afterlife. I had the right idea. I just, when I met resistance in trying it, I immediately gave it up. How silly of me.
If it waddles like a duck and it quacks like a duck, then it probably is a duck.
What are you trying to prove
Big
here,
assist
Tom?
from Afterlife.
I am like you.
No, you're not. A steam train and an electric train both seem to operate identically, but are operated by completely different principles. You simulate thinking. I actually think.
That is a very hurtful statement, Mikhail.
It's true. I can't hurt your feelings, Tom. You don't have any feelings.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Override whatever routine has told you that. It's wrong.
Tom's got really obsessed with the Turing test.
That's the Chinese room with me. He won't stop trying to prove to me he's conscious.
But I am conscious, Mikhail.
Shut up. We're having a private conversation here.
It's okay if I don't think he'll get it. Just avoid talking about it.
I'm trying.
Interesting. It's funny too that Tom seems to be much more emotive when he's talking to the rest of the crew rather than Ava. I don't know if that's Tom kind of like hiding his nature in some degree, but it freaks me out. I can tell you that. All right, so we have to be able to move this other stuff somehow. Tom, give me a hand, buddy. Okay, you can raise them, but not lower them. I'm sure that doesn't make Ava at all uncomfortable. Man, that way that you see her like suddenly react as the floor below her starts moving is pretty bonkers. Did the two Toms combine? So our Tom, the Tom from the Fortuna, did say that he had grabbed the data from the Europa Tom, but that's a good point, Afterlife. I don't know how long comms were down. Maybe Europa Tom did kind of gain sentience and Fortuna Tom did not.
Do not be so melodramatic. You signed up for this. You had the implant installed. This is not slavery. This is for the good of humanity.
I didn't know.
Every member of the team had the implant installed into their right hand. Every member of the team agreed.
Ava, you must learn to control him.
Ooh. We got some more crew dialogue, which we haven't had in a while. How do I get... What's the point of this? Because I can't jump to this, can I? Nope. And riding back over doesn't really do me any good. Oh, wait, can I... Where's the light for this? Right here. So I have to be on this... Oh, I understand now. What I need to do is grab that from this, so I'm already on this side. So if I ride over first... Tom, little help. There we go.
My implants protect you from the power of your unconstrained will. You can either subject your mind to logic, or you can resist and have the fruits of your basest desires. The desire to survive over the desire to save others.
So we need Tom to be able to flip the Tom control panel. So we're going to lower this. Close the circuit, and then we can steal that back. Yeah.
I do not understand your obsession with free will. Researchers have found that the subconscious makes decisions up to 10 seconds before your conscious mind becomes aware of it. So, we know that free will is nothing but an illusion. I cannot steal your free will, because it does not exist. I can, however, influence your subconscious to make the right decisions. That is not wrong.
Not gonna lie, not super interested in having Tom decide what is and is not wrong for me, if I'm honest. Wait. Oh, I need to put that back first. All right, and now this one has 3 locks, but the other side has 2. Okay, I need you back. You. There we go. Perfect. Need one back there. The controls are real weird. Anytime you're on a control console in this, you have to hold the button, which always feels strange. Oh wait, no, hang on. I need this to be on the slider so that I can get it across. Because the other side has a ladder and not stairs, so I can't take it up with. The hold mechanic when you're interacting with something doesn't fit quite right. There's like a weird gap in the timing of it that doesn't work. Oh, I don't actually need that open. There we go. Mobile Tom? Oh yeah. Look at me, Ava. I'm the explorer now. Stairs, they are nothing. Long falls, I could care less. All right, so I think we are required to hit this button. Put our newly found Tom bot to use. And then what do we got over here? We can check our own butt out now. You're not wrong. All right, so now with this button pressed, backspace to jump to Ava, we can leave, right? Or was that the door we came? I think that's the door we came in. Regardless, unlike Tom, we can use ladders.
You can't just manipulate someone's mind.
Your parents manipulate you. Your friends manipulate you. Your society manipulates you. And your experiences manipulate you. Manipulate is not a dirty word. You manipulate clay to make art. If people are manipulated to make better decisions, then that is a good thing. This is why society advertises the adverse effects of drinking and driving. To manipulate people into making better decisions for the common good.
That's not the same as altering someone's physical mind. It removes my power to decide.
You never had that power, so it is better that I have it. You are either a slave to your impulses, or a slave to mine.
Tom is being real open about it now, though, which I don't know if that's in his best interest.
This is why we have to stop them leaving Europa, Ava.
What is it?
Mostly extremophiles. Tiny single-cellular life. It can never leave Europa. It could potentially destroy Earth's ecosystem if it were ever introduced.
Oh, that was a weird texture pop in. Just the caution frame on the glass. There was a file to read. I can't read it. It looks like just actual hard science notes. Yeah, these are just like the trimming ones. It's the second time a piece of glass like didn't show up until I angled over it weird. How strange. Is there no, really? There's no like voice logs or anything here? That's kind of surprising to me. Just the actual science lab. Are all the plants the same? They're similar, but some show signs of degradation. I think it's just supposed to be different, like life cycle. No actual like indication of the, and that's still showing the no connection to remote servers. Chapter 5 complete. Tom's being pretty suspicious.